YouTube's too saturated, everyone's already doing it, you missed your window. If these things were true, then no one would be building channels from scratch right now. And that's simply not true. So let's break down the 3 things that we need to do as creators to build our channels in 2018 by looking at 2 channels that have done it recently, Peter McKinnon and Colin Samir. Let's go for a walk. Okay, so I wanted to come outside because it is super freaking nice out. It's finally spring. My name's Ted Willis, and I've actually been posting YouTube videos super regularly for the last 2 years. So you might be asking, well, if you know of all these ideas of how to grow a channel quickly, why haven't you done it yourself? Let's just say I've been learning the things not to do, I suppose. So that's why it's really helpful to study channels that have done it well. Cool, I think I found a spot where it's not dripping. Peter McKinnon exploded last year, and recently Colin and Samir have been gaining more traction. And the thing that's really exciting about these 2 channels for people like me is that they started without any substantial social following. So how do they do it? Number 1 is both of these channels provide value for their viewers. Now more than ever, we have to think about people's time as a commodity. Why should they give us their time to watch our videos? And one of the easiest ways to do that is teaching something. So much stuff happening, like spring, melting, all the things. It's just a lot going on right now. Teaching can be done in a variety of ways, including tutorials, discussing current events, providing information on a relevant topic, and even reviewing products. Peter has built his channel on this value promise. He's drawn people in with his famous photography hack video and then continued to build an audience with tutorials. A lot of Colin Samir's videos dig into current events, often centered around YouTube and the current media landscape, not so much drama, and then they also provide links to helpful resources. Another area of value that we can provide is inspiring people. Viewers often come to YouTube to get inspiration, and this can often be tied to those teaching elements, but I think inspiration deserves its own category. Peter inspires his viewers all the time to go out and get better at photography, practice things, and then he'll also provide stories from his own experience to help people get through those challenging moments.
My estimated revenue of 55 cents. Now, this was the day, this exact screenshot, when I took this, was the day that I decided to go as hard as I could with YouTube.
Colin and Samir inspire people to get out of their comfort zone by demonstrating what it looks like, but they don't stop there. They do things like hosting online film festivals to have their viewers submit their own creations.
Film anything, edit it, and send it our way right here on Twitter.
It's a pretty innovative idea. Finally, a way to provide value is to entertain. Now, this is the hardest one because there's so many places for people to get entertainment from, not just on YouTube. Differentiation really happens when entertainment intersects with these other value propositions we're talking about. And I think Peter McKinnon and Colin Samir do this really well. When I come across a video that entertains, educates, and inspires, I guarantee you that I'm going to hit subscribe and want to see more content from that creator. Key technique number 2 is, whoa, don't fall. Don't fall. That is definitely important. But no, key technique number 2 is to be passionate. If you're hoping that anyone's going to be excited or passionate about the videos you're making, you have to be excited and passionate about the topics that you're talking about. And then the other really practical reason passion is important is because starting a YouTube channel is really, really difficult. You're not gonna build subscribers, you're not gonna be making money right away. So those things can't be the things that sustain you. If Peter wasn't passionate about cinematography for years, he wouldn't be getting good at it. And then he wouldn't be good at teaching about it if he wasn't passionate about sharing it. Likewise, Colin and Samir wouldn't have been able to make regular videos on their channel for over a year before they saw any significant channel growth. It does not happen overnight. And if these 2 channels were not passionate about what they were doing in the first place, they would have never seen the subscribers or money that they're seeing now. Number 3 is getting the videos in front of people. The harsh reality is that 50% of the battle is making the video, and the other 50% is actually getting people to see it. Yeah, having great titles, thumbnails, descriptions, and tags is super important, but there's plenty of videos that talk about that. It's the other things that these 2 channels did that make them stand out among the rest. One of the things is PR. Good old-fashioned public relations. It's not super sexy, but it's real. And Peter McKinnon did this really well to pump jet fuel into his channel. He created a piece of viral friendly, shareable content that would provide value for publications to repost. He did this with his camera hacks video and then a couple of other super shareable videos. Then he contacted publications and gave them a quick pitch on why they should publish his work. This is a lot of work, and honestly, for me, it's not a ton of fun. But if you do it successfully and other websites are publishing, embedding your videos, it's super helpful because it not only gets your videos in front of their audiences, but it helps with YouTube algorithm. When other websites are embedding your video, then YouTube starts to share that video, starts to put it in front of people on their own, and that's when the snowball really starts. Another way to get new viewers is SEO, creating videos that people are searching for. Honestly guys, no one is searching for some random person vlogging about their day. Colin and Samir have really capitalized on newsjacking, or basically riding a news wave about a current relevant topic. They did this with the Will Smith video, they did this discussing Casey Neistat's interview with the executive from YouTube. What this does is that people are searching and discussing those topics, and so their video gets suggested alongside all these other videos that are talking about it. Peter, on the other hand, creates tutorials that are answering the questions that people are literally typing into YouTube.
All right, how do I take better shots with my iPhone? It's a question I get asked all the time.
Not only is he getting a new person to watch his videos, but guess what? He's providing value in that video and entertainment, and new subscribers added. Finally, collaborating is a great way to get fresh eyeballs on your videos, but collaborating is a catch-22 because people with giant YouTube channels have no reason to collaborate with someone that doesn't have a following, and that goes back to value. If you can't offer a collaborator value because you have subscribers that you can share with them, you have to figure out what else of value you can offer. Yes, Colin and Samir benefited from the giant Casey hug given to Jack Coyne, but it wasn't just dumb luck. They put themselves in the right place. Before the Jack Coyne Chronicles, they made a great video that got the attention of Yes Theory, and basically what they did was beat Yes Theory at their own game.
And we decided to try and meet you guys by the end of the day.
Guys, flattery can go a long way. And what do you know? Now they're friends with Yes Theory and are doing other collaborations. What's even more interesting is how they got connected to Beam. They created a video on their own channel, kind of dissecting Beam, but then suggesting what would make Beam better.
Beam the app shut down, and Beam the news network was born.
And guess what? Jack and Beam noticed. Once they saw the value that Colin and Samir could provide, they got connected. And then, as luck would have it, when Beam shut down, who was at the front of Jack's mind when he was like, oh hey, I'm gonna go to California and go get a Casey hug, I wanna collaborate with someone? Colin and Samir.
How you guys doing?
I have learned a ton from these guys, and I'm going to be trying to implement all this stuff we talked about on my own channel. But despite what things may seem, it is not a walk in the park. I mean, it's not a figurative walk in the park. What I mean is that it's hard, but not impossible. So I hope you guys are encouraged and can go out there and inspire some good.